Hey, welcome everyone. In this video, I'm going to teach you how to stream a PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 4 Pro to a Mac. So for the remainder of this video, I'm just going to keep saying PS4, and when I do that, I'm actually referencing a PlayStation 4 and a PlayStation 4 Pro because these steps are the exact same thing for both consoles, so I'm just going to keep saying PS4 to reference both of them. So before getting started, the requirements are pretty simple, is that you need the controller, of course, ready to pair with the Mac, which I'll get into very shortly, and you need a Sony PlayStation Network account. That account has to be logged into the PS4 and on the Mac app, which I'll show you how to get later on in this video. But let's dive in on how to set up the PS4 for connectivity first, and then we'll jump into the Mac after. On the main screen, what you're going to do is navigate to Settings, then Remote Play Connection Settings, and then turn on Enable Remote Play. Then go back to the main settings menu once again, go to Account Management, activate as your primary PS4, and then select Activate. Now this feature might not be applicable to everyone. It's only for people that have more than one console. I myself only have one, so if you don't need this step, don't worry about it too much. And the last thing you want to do is go back to the main system settings menu, then go to Power Save Settings, set features available in rest mode, and then select the checkboxes for Stay Connected to the Internet and enable turning on PS4 from network. Okay, so at this point we do want to connect your PlayStation 4 controller to a Mac. So there's two ways to do this. One is using a wired USB connection. The other one is to use Bluetooth connectivity. So in order to get a wireless connectivity, which is probably the preferred option, while your controller is off, you want to press and hold the PlayStation button and the share button at the same time for about 3 seconds. You'll know it's in pairing mode when the controller starts to flash. At this point on the Mac, you want to go to the main system settings menu, Bluetooth, find the PlayStation controller and hit connect, and you're set to go. Okay, last thing we need to do is get the PlayStation app up and running. So this website, I'll put a link to the URL in the video description. You can visit it. You basically scroll down just a little bit and look for Windows and Mac. It's gonna open up a new page. On this new page, you're gonna look for connecting a PS4 to a Mac. Click that, and then you're gonna just accept the prompts to install the application. And it's pretty simple. Just gonna keep hitting next, 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 install the application. And then it's gonna ask you to log in with your PlayStation Network account that I mentioned earlier. And once you log into it, it'll scan your network for your PlayStation 4. Once it scans and finds it, it'll connect automatically, and it will open up your PlayStation 4 console in a kind of a small window. Of course, you can expand it for full screen mode, which is obviously probably the best option. And that's pretty much it. You're set and ready to go. So a few things to keep in mind. The first is that you can do this over the internet outside your home network. So for example, your PlayStation 4 can be at home, you could be at a friend's house, and you can technically stream your PS4 Pro from your home over to your friend's house. It's just the performance might not be that great. For starters, your home internet needs to have a pretty solid upload speed, which usually it's pretty slow. The other thing to keep in mind is that the further away you are from your PS4 and the home network that it's on in this example, you'll encounter latency. So even if you have a great upload speed, latency could still be a bottleneck factor to keep in mind. So my recommendation is to play it all on the same home network if you're at home, over a wired Ethernet connection, so PS4 and your Mac on a wired Ethernet, or unless you have a solid Wi-Fi connection on both devices. The second item to keep in mind is that MacBooks and iMacs have a pretty weird screen ratio. They're not typically 16:9. So if you're streaming this to a Mac, you might notice that you're getting a full screen picture. That's completely normal. It's just the way Apple has designed their screen ratios, unfortunately. The last thing to keep in mind is that Sony says if you have a PS4 Pro, you can stream at 1080p, not 4K. But I can't even get 1080p to work, whether it be on a Mac or on a Windows PC. I have another video explaining how to get this done on a Windows computer. A link to that video is in the video description. And because I have my Windows PC and PS4 on a wired Ethernet connection. Same with the Mac. Just doesn't seem to work, all on my home network. So I think it's just a limitation of how Sony designed the app for Mac and Windows. There's something going on there. So you might be capped at 720p, unfortunately. And that's pretty much a wrap from me. So if you found this video useful, be sure to check out my social links in the video description. Hit the like button, it does help. Subscribe, and thanks for watching.